Hi everybody, Grandma Beth here, and welcome to Mask Monday Ladies. I went ahead and put this on and got it started so you wouldn't have to see me go through all that I go through to get them on. This one is really sticky and slick, let me tell ya. Oh man. I try keeping it from going down to my eyes. And of course, this one bat wing doesn't want to stay up. I wonder if it's good for the nose. Anyway, what I'm using is a 111 Skin by Harley St. London. One of those rose gold ones. I had gotten a box. Probably. Where did I get it from? Well, it must have come in a box. I thought maybe I got it from TJ Maxx, but I didn't. And I've been using a lot of these products on my face, so that probably makes sense to use the stay up. Now, I cut off the thing that went here because that kept going down my mouth. And I think it's made for people with long faces because they want the chin to be way down here. Oh, man. So, try shit like this. Excuse me. I don't have a cold. I'm finding when I maybe have a few drinks, like on Saturday night happy hours. Oh, that's all off my cheek. That the next day, I kind of like stuffy, like, with my Bob, will ask me, "Do you have a cold? Or are you coming out with a cold?" No. And then I'm noticing now that it's always after I've had a few drinks the night before. So, so that's all it is. Anyway, we just finished watching the Seahawks game. Go Hawks! We won. They got back to their old way of playing. Thank God. Oh. Anyway. Cool. I don't know if this is going to make it for the whole 20 minutes. Anyway. I printed out some, I looked up on, I Googled silly questions. And, I came up this list of fun questions to ask. So it says, feel free to cherry pick the ones you like or go through them like a list. Just remember that the point isn't to ask all the questions, but rather is to have a great conversation. So we got permission. Come on, people. They make it so thin that when I try to pull it up, it rips. Okay, number one. Mommy. What would you name your boat if you had one? If I had a boat, something good would be like living it up. Something positive. Oh, this is really down below. What do you think? Or I can name it Rick and Lucy. Look, it's way out. Look at this. What am I going to do? It won't stay on. For Pete's sakes. I look like I had a bad sunburn or a burn and my skin's peeling off. What's the closest thing to real magic? That says, with the new smart something coming out almost every day, what products amaze and astound you the most? What amazes me is how Bob and I can talk about something or just look something up. Well, I can understand looking something up why it would happen. But we could just talk between us about something and be damned if we won't get an article or something about it will come across on Facebook or somewhere. It's like somebody is listening to everything we say. You know, who's the messiest person you know? Oh man. Now this is, if your answer is, I don't know any really messy people, that means the answer is you. You're the messiest one, you know. No, I'm not a messy person. I'm trying to think, who would I consider messy? I think people go through messy stages. I mean, when my daughter was a teenager, I mean, she was really messy, but most teenagers are. So I don't know. Oh, Mama. What will finally break the internet? I don't know. Don't really care. What's the most useless talent you have? Well, I guess. This? Putting a mask on? No, it's not a talent, though. I don't know. What's a useless talent? I don't know. Maybe, well, no, that would be a talent. Okay, what would be on the gag reel of your life? In other words, those moments when the audience that has been watching your life bursts out in laughter. Maybe it's some of these things I've been doing, you know? And I've got about 6 or 8 of these things, these masks. What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10? None of them. Nobody's perfect. You know, I mean, so many of them look the way they do because they've got the money to spend to have all these procedures and stuff done. So, just coming off that way, huh? So, it's not supposed to go in your eyes, and yet this is slinking down and going way in my eye. So I can't name anyone. What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing? I wouldn't mind losing these love handles right here because they're not really used for love handles. So why do they name them? It's not for me, they aren't. What's the dumbest way you've been injured? This big scar I have here that looks like I tried to slash my wrist. I was leaning over the fireplace hearth a little bit to blow out a candle on the mantle. And one of my legs went in a Charlie horse. Down I went, broke my arm, had to have surgery. They didn't know if I'd have to have some kind of a contraption thing on, a whole what a mess. Which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life? Probably all of them. They're fictional. Yeah. What is the best and worst purchases you've ever made? One of the best purchases we've made that we talk about a lot is that little fire pit out back that we light up. I mean, we paid $99 for that how many years ago? And we get more use out of it. And there have been people, you know, and when we're camping, they buy these big, expensive ones, and they end up, they're too cold because they're up too high, or, you know, and we always say, you know, this was one of the best things we bought. That and air conditioning in the house. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why would you choose that name? I don't know. Goofy? No, I don't know. What are some things that sound like compliments but are actually insults? I don't know. I'm not doing very well on these, am I? What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? Oh, well, one time when I was a teenager and this gal hired me. She didn't work, but she had 3-year-old twins and a 5-year-old instigator. And I would go over there and clean her house, take care of her kids. So she'd just go off and play, right? And they'd go up and like this lake on weekends, and I'd have to go with them to watch the kids so she could go party. And anyway, back to the question. I was cleaning her kitchen, and we didn't have a dishwasher. I mean, this is many years ago. And my mom and dad couldn't afford one anyway. So I put the dishes in the dishwasher, and I opened up the cupboard, pulled out the dish soap, put it in the dishwasher, and turned it on. Need I tell you I had to wash the floor too? That soap came out just the wrong kind of soap, but I didn't know. What's the worst commercial you've recently seen? Why is it so bad? The commercials that I think are worst are the political ones. I don't care what side. I just wish we didn't have to see them. That's why we record everything. Okay, what is the craziest thing one of your teachers has done? She became a nun. That's crazy. When did you screw everything up, but no one ever found out it was you? Well, I was raised to be such an honest person that it wouldn't matter what I did. If I screwed something up, I'd have to say it was me. And I've even taken the blame for other people. So, I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. What problem or situation did TV and the movies make you think would be common, but when you grew up, you found out it wasn't? Oh, all the fairy tales about, finding the prince and going off into the sunset. I mean, these were really pushed on us during my youth back in the 50s. And then you grow up and you get married, you find out it's not that way. At least not the first one. Second one, yeah, more so. What quote or saying do people spout but is complete BS? They say some examples here. This says, one that gets me is, love means never having to say you're sorry. You remember what movie that was from? You better occasionally say sorry, or there's a good chance they aren't going to love you for very long. Okay, that's the second page. What's something your brain tries to make you do, and you have to will yourself not to do it? Oh, eat sweets. That's my downfall. I mean, Bob made some chocolate chip cookies this morning. He hasn't made them for probably a year. Maybe last holidays. I don't remember. Oh, he decided to make some cookies. Well, guess what's been going in my mouth all day? My skin's falling off. Oh. If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask? Well, I'd like to know if there's truly an afterlife. I mean, so many people wouldn't be afraid of dying and all that if they knew that answer. What's the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week? Nothing. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? At my age, it's been so many. And, you reach an age where it's like, I'll just forget all that stuff that happened back then. And number 25, that's the last one, huh? If you were given a 1-minute ad slot during the Super Bowl that you couldn't sell, what would you fill it with? Please, everybody, be kind to one another, love one another, take care of one another. Let's stop all this shit that's been going on. So that's it. What'd you think? Oh, well, how many minutes do we have left? 2. Well, you know what? I've had it. I'm going to take it off. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Okay, then sister, rub it in. Of course, parts of my face are pretty dry. Well, that was trying. On my lips. So, did you all see my video where I named 2 winners for 2 giveaways? I'm thinking of doing another giveaway in about a week and a half or so to celebrate my anniversary on YouTube. I've been doing this stuff for 2 years. Am I a glutton for punishment? So I'm sure when I get these things packed up that I gave, that I drew the winners for today, that I'm going to still find more stuff. And I've got more stuff coming too, between now and 3 weeks we leave, less than 3 weeks. So, bubblegum. So, I'll probably be doing one more giveaway before we head down south, because I hate to leave a whole bunch of stuff just sitting here all winter, because the person who's going to be living in the house, won't be coming in this room. I should tell him, would you do my videos for me? Anyway, I'll let you go. Comments below. Hands don't want to work. Share. Subscribe. No. 2 years. Like. Subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Now, like I say, I do this on Sundays after the Seahawks game, and you're seeing it Monday mornings. And this evening, I've got scheduled the Saturday night happy hour weekend with the kitty cats. So make sure you watch that. Otherwise, I've just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I've got pre-recorded. I'm going to have to start loading things up so that while I'm en route down to Arizona, I'll have things to post so that you guys don't forget about me. Because everywhere we're going, I've already been, so it doesn't make sense to do RV campground videos, except one place we're going, which is a ghost town, and it's called Calico, and it's in California. And we're going to go stay there one night. So I'll be doing a video on that. Otherwise, let's see, we're not going to Vegas this time, so I'm not going to have a bunch of stores that I'm going to. So we'll be getting to Yuma on the 1st. And then from there, it'll be, stores around there. Okay? Not a lot of them. So, like I say, I hope you're all having a good Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you have a good week. I love you all. Bye.